Cat's doing cat things I have to pay attention to. Alright. No, I don't want to add your stupid WhatsApp button. Just, oh, we're gonna get attacked while I'm sitting here getting my stream going, aren't we? Crouch! I heard a dragon. Alright, we're out on Facebook, we're out on Blue Sky, we're out on Twitter, we are live on YouTube, Twitch, Kick, and TikTok. And we're out on our Discord. Everything looks good. Alright. Oh, good deal. Snow White is drinking from the water fountain. I think that's the first time I've seen her use the water fountain. We got that water fountain right before Christmas for the cats. Lucas still hasn't used it. I'm not sure about Smeagol, but all the other cats are using it. Alright. Yeah, screw Meridia's gem. I need to... I've already spoken to Gunmer, so I need to find Serene Gerard. Oh, it's not showing me on the map. Okay, it says this direction. Oh, wow, way the hell over there. Okay. I wonder if it'd be easiest to go west from the Dragon Bridge. Sure. Let's try it and see. What's up, tomfoolery? Good morning. Greetings from the Ocean State.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only.
Okay.
Let's see here. There's a new museum opening up in Dawnstar. The owner is asking me to hand out invitations to travelers. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
I don't think I've been to Dawnstar yet. The only reason I know that is because I was looking at the map yesterday and I saw that place. It was like, what is this place? We should probably about selling one.
I'm hoping to run my own inn someday.
Oh, this is a tavern. This is the Legion. Sell any of these guys.
I'm fairly certain you wandered into the wrong building, friend.
Pretty sure I did. There are like 2 mosquitoes in the room right now. I'm gonna have to take care of these. Yeah, I need to sell before we do anything. I forgot I've got tons of stuff from her. Somebody said Solitude. Where the hell was Solitude? Travel in the wilds of Skyrim greater, it says I have to take that in. Let's wait until the following morning. I'm finding Skyrim just great. How do I see comments when I'm multi-streaming? I have Streamlabs. Yes, I do see them, Datus. I just don't respond to them immediately because I run 4 different chats. And I don't... What am I doing? What am I doing right now? I'm playing the game. I'm not sitting here waiting with bated breath for every single comment that comes through chat. I play the game for a few minutes. I come answer chat. Play the game for a few minutes. I come check chat. Have you never watched a streamer do this before? I don't just sit here and stare at chat and answer every single comment that comes through. There's hundreds of comments every single minute. So I play the game, and then I answer comments as I see the comments coming in, as I see chat when I scroll through. Chill. Relax. You're not the most important thing in the universe. Alright, let's do some winking skeever. It's because the storms are loud in the game.
Welcome to the Winking Skeever, friend.
Winking skeever.
Let's sate that appetite.
All you do is food.
Remember the Winking Skeever next time you foot
This is a tavern.
Sorry, I was lost in time. Planning my wedding. So many details to think about.
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. Why, hello. Here to clothes and raiment for the discerning customer.
Alright, sell the amulet, apprentice robes, novice robes. Yeah, it's gonna make you broke, but that's okay. What about
Thank
the
you
other
for your
person? Do
patronage.
you also have?
Oh, let me just drop. Breeches, gowns, clothes for any occasion, really.
You are also a brokey. Blanca. Come here. Yeah, you gotta get down in your box. He's already in the bed.
Finally.
Okay. Else can I sell this? Bits and pieces.
Let me know if you see anything you like. Biren said you got here. Some might call this junk. Me? I call them treasures.
she's gonna be broke.
Come back to bits and pieces anytime.
It's alright. Sell the majority of what I have. I need to go back to my place in Whiterun too and get that other sword maybe.
High Moon Cave is down to the southwest.
Oh, this will be like.
Let me know if you see anything you like.
You were there for Rogvir's execution. People to see and places to go,
You're a
huh?
traveler,
Later
correct?
then.
Have you been to Whiterun?
I have.
Wonderful. I hadn't really hoped to run into someone who'd been there. My daughter Fura was assigned to Whiterun after she joined the Imperial Army. I was hoping you might have met her. I haven't heard from her lately. I've tried talking to Captain Aldous, but he hasn't been any help. Oh, that's very
I'll try to
sweet
find
of you.
information out for you,
Anything
but
you
not
can
right now.
find
I
out
just
from
want to see if
Captain
you have
Aldous would
wares
be
and if this is
welcome
what I have to
news.
do to get to that point.
Take a look.
Right. Oh, we can definitely sell a bunch of potions. No, how do I just want to sell one at a time. Alright. Does she have a
Don't
separate...
forget me next time you need
If you're
herbs
looking for
and
potions, perhaps. She wouldn't have to be there at all. And my aunt wouldn't have to worry about her.
Okay, why would
You
they
really
execute
don't know? He lets Ulfric's Stormcloak escape Solitude. Ulfric rides in, murders the High King, and Rogvir lets him ride right back out. Most people head over to the Winking Skeever. If you're not interested in music or drink,
Okay,
you can
so
at
she
least
doesn't
talk to
have
Corpulus.
the
He
option
can
to
fill you
like
in on
sell
any
certain
Welcome to
stuff.
Angela's Aromatics.
I understand you're an important person.
Okay. So that was that place, that place. Where else can I sell it here, I wonder? This guy's gonna be
wine should hit the spot.
I'm probably gonna have to go back to Whiterun. Who are you?
You're passing through Solitude? Maybe you're looking to make some easy gold, yes? It's easy to find things to sell. Things nobody will miss. Things from underground, or just left lying around in someone's house. I bet the two of us are very alike. So why not take the next step? We can help each other. My sister Deja and I are treasure hunters.
Treasure.
We like to collect things.
I'm listening.
I knew you looked like a clever one.
Treasure.
With the war, many more ships come through these docks, loaded with weapons and pay, but few people. They pass through dangerous waters. We have an interest in one of those boats, the Ice Runner. The Solitude Lighthouse will be guiding it in, but if its fire were to go out, the Ice Runner would run aground.
Up the ramps is a Fletcher and a blacksmith. Alright, I'll check that out.
What an interesting idea. Yes, if someone were to put out the lighthouse fire, then meet me on the docks afterwards, I could certainly direct them to that.
Alright, well that's another side of this. Up the ramp. What? Where is it ramp? Ah, that ramp.
Seems there's, blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs.
I'm never gonna use the crossbow. Might as well hold on to it just in case. Sell the elven shield. You know what? You should find it. That should help with the volume levels. Someone was asking about the volume level. It's the storms. I didn't realize there was a separate VFX for the storms. So I just dropped those down a little bit. Am I enjoying the game? Gray says, oh no, you've asked the wrong question. Gray knows what's up. Would I be playing it if I was not enjoying it? Would I be playing something that I hate? Yeah, the storm volumes are really, really high in this. It looks like I could still adjust them down a little more. Verastra says it's better when the streamer ignores the game. No, excuse me, I misread. It's better like that than when the streamer ignores the game just to chat. Yeah, I don't mind, and you guys know who are here all the time. We definitely take the time because that's where I get all my clips. All of my clips come from when I take, you know, sometimes we spend 30 minutes just chatting about a topic with chat. But anytime someone demands that I answer them or demands that I reply to their specific comment, yeah, you're gonna get a big fuck you from me because it's not how this works. If there are interesting topics to discuss, 100%. But I also have a game to play, so. All right, let me catch up on chat now that we're doing this. Polenta says, just found you, saw the clips about books in Skyrim, loves your take, love your take, thank you very much. Why is he sweeping? It's raining out, grab him up. Hang on, who, was it the Smith? He was totally sweeping, wasn't he? Oh, now he's doing his, Man, I feel like I could adjust that sound now that someone said something about it. I feel like I could adjust those sound effects down even further. Because it still sounds ridiculously loud. I don't know what this one is. Lightning FX? It's the True Storms, I think, is what's... that sounds abnormally loud. Sounds better on my end. It's alright, we'll get it there. Oops. I don't know what Lightning FX. That's just like... We're not doing any interior rain right now. Yeah, I think it was all True Storm, because it sounds much better on my end now. That's a mod. Oops, I forgot to visit the Fletcher. Lydia's still alive. Yeah.
My working days are done.
I am doing well, thank you very much. Vampire werewolf? Neither. Oh, Lady Risims, you were talking about the kids that just ran by. How bored can you be when you're playing tag in a rainstorm? Poor kid. Oh no, that's right. All those kids that just ran by.
What is it?
I'm level 20. Rangoon is complaining about watching a vertical format. If you want to watch it in horizontal format, you can go catch me on Kick, TikTok. Excuse me. Really rephrase that. If you want to watch horizontal, you can watch on YouTube, Twitch, or Kick. If you watch on TikTok, you're only going to see the vertical format. If you want to see the whole screen and the horizontal layout and the full screen POV, then you need to go over and watch on my horizontal streams. I am live in 4 different places, and you can pick where you choose to watch and get the experience that you want to have. Ooh, there's a book. Is it worth reading? This is a book worth reading! The Gold Ribbon of Merit. It's also a book worth picking up. What just went to 60? Something went to 60. Archery. I'm also going to take that book, but I got to make sure that I'm not right now. I'll get seen.
Hello and welcome. An archer, eh? I've got just what you need.
Do you, though? Because I have a really nice bow. I doubt you've got something that's better than what I have. Oh, I don't know. That elven bow of ice. Or a hollow 25. 27. No, I'm good.
Perhaps I'll be seeing more of you.
Perhaps not. But thanks for the skill up. Alright, I need to go back to Whiterun and drop off a bunch of goodies. Where the heck was Whiterun? Lydia's always blocking doorways. I feel like I could probably turn the music up a little bit too. We're adjusting sound volumes this morning. Live! Definitely ask him about dragon arrows next time you're there. Okay. Thandar coming in. Oh, dude. 14 months in a row over on Twitch. What's up, Thandar? Thanks, man. I appreciate the support. Thank you so much. Jonah says, Skyrim, calm music on a rainy day, the best for good morning coffee. I agree, Jonah. Let's take a sip together. And I'm going to need more coffee, because that was the dregs of that cup. No, I do not care about... The game has magic. I definitely use fast travel. 100% take fast travel. It's a magic system. I'm living in a magical world. Why would I not use magic? Unless I'm just a person who wants to have a mentally challenged character, can't use magic because he's too stupid to understand it, then I wouldn't use fast travel. But apart from that, I would always use fast travel. I've played Red Dead Redemption 2. Yep. Matter of fact, I just reloaded Red Dead Redemption 2 last night on the PS5 because I was hopping into Red Dead Online. because I haven't been in Red Dead Online since like 2018 or something. And somebody had mentioned Red Dead Online recently, and I was like, I'm gonna go hop onto my character last night. So I actually logged into Red Dead Online last night for about 30 minutes offline, off stream, I should say, and played it for a little bit last night. Phenomenal game. Favorite game of all time? I don't have one. That's like asking someone to name their favorite child. It's impossible. This is my wife got me this. Lord of the Cats, because we have so many cats. So she got me this cup last Christmas, maybe? I've had it for, I want to say, a couple, and it says, so it's called Lord of the Cats, the Fellowship. I don't know if you're going to be able to read. There it goes. It took a minute to focus. The Fellowship of the Ring. But this is my favorite coffee mug. 100%. She got me that last year. We have 6 cats, so. Let's strap the crossbow. Definitely need to sell some more stuff. I can't remove that one from my inventory. It's the quest item. Stone. That was a quest item. I don't care. Okay, I can't. Alright, that got me down to 115 carry weight, so I'm at a pretty good place now. Alright, now we can go back and find the lady we're supposed to talk to. Frodo must love it. Do I have any resolutions for 2026? No, not really. On a personal level, one of the things I'm doing for the first time ever, and this has nothing to do with, like, you know, I'm not a fan of the whole New Year's resolutions for the purpose of just New Year's, because you can have a resolution any time of the year. But I do think it's just a great marker to say, like, hey, this year we're going to do this. So most of my goals are business related. I don't really do too much personal stuff because I live my life in front of the camera. So there's not a lot that goes on. Like, obviously, Chris and I have our life outside of what I do here, but my YouTube channel is, you know, it's not just this YouTube channel, but the 2 YouTube, because I have this channel, I have the other channel, I have the Patreon, I have the Discord, like my online community. I've been facing a camera since 2008, so I have always been about just living my life in front of the camera, from when I was a writer to then being a travel blogger to then being a game developer and now being a streamer. So I've just always done this. So my goals are almost always related to business. However, I can say that, like, this right now, I'm doing a 3-month no alcohol, which is the first time I've ever done something like that. Mostly because I gained a lot of weight over the past year and a half after I fell and tore my abductor tendon in my leg because I couldn't do any exercises. So I went from running 5 kilometers 3-4 times a week and doing lots of exercises and yoga and everything else to not being able to do anything. And then, you know, last year going through 4 months of physical therapy and being just sitting in a chair all day, I have a pudge for the first time in my life. I put on probably 30 pounds. I don't have a scale. I'm estimating about 30 pounds, maybe 40. So one of the things I did at the beginning of the year was just like, I'm just gonna not do any alcohol for 3 months, as I am getting back into getting physically active again, and I don't know how long it's gonna be before I can run 5K again, but I'm working my way back up to that. Now that I'm past all the physical therapy and everything else. Yeah, financial resolutions are the best. So what I JK says mine is the same as everywhere. Don't make one, so I break it instantly. So like I did a post, I think, on I think it was yesterday or last night's social media posts across all of our channels. I said one of the coolest things for me is at the beginning of the year sitting down with my wife and doing our big, like, what are the goals for the year ahead? Correct, Dribram. That's why I'm not doing any alcohol right now, because of all the sugar. Not because it's alcohol. I'm not anti-alcohol. I'm doing it because of the sugar count. So I'm reducing my sugar count down and trying not to do any additional sugars through alcohol. I haven't decided if I'm gonna cut out sweets or not, but I still do, like, you know, sweet rolls and stuff. But like I made the post last night that one of my favorite times of year is sitting down with my wife to do our big, like, what are we doing for the year ahead? Because we're coming up on our 5th year. We're starting the 5th year of full-time streaming and content creation in February. So what are our goals for the year 5 for the brand? Like, what are our goals for the brand? So that's really where I get into, like, resolutions, but they're always business goals. Going, hey, what are we going to set out to achieve this year? And we are currently in the midst of mapping all that out. I'm also doing all my taxes for the year, getting all my tax returns prepped so I can get everything off to the accountant. Yeah, all that fun stuff. Will I play Dying Light 2? Probably not. Skyrim's atmosphere is one of a kind. It is. How did I get the property in Whiterun? It was at the end of a quest, like the main quest line, working for the Jarl, I think. You end up getting a quest for like 5,000 coins or something. But he says, just started my first Skyrim playthrough. Very nice.
God might get nervous.
Fast travel is not genuine RPG playthrough. You're welcome to believe that for your playthrough, but it doesn't apply to my playthrough. So, I have played Medieval Dynasty. There's a couple. I don't think I did a full playthrough. I played 15, 20 hours maybe. It's up on YouTube. Maybe 2 years ago.
Make yourself useful and chop up some firewood. There's a few coins in it for you.
There is?
Get away from me. Working hard gives a man reason for drinking hard. Well, that and putting up with a wife like mine.
I don't believe you, sir. I think you just want to get me to chop your wood for you. That was the fox. I was like, what is that noise? Thanos says, what if the uncomfortable truth is the games didn't change nearly as much as we did? Related to this game is dying. Most of the game, this game is dying takes are really just veteran players grieving who they were when it first mattered to them. Oh! Thaindar. Hang on, we're gonna have to pause for a minute. Somebody was just saying, do you ever answer chat? We're about to answer chat, and we're gonna do a quick monologue because I want to clip this out for YouTube. Hang on, Thaindar, I gotta go back to that comment. Where did it go? I lost it. This game is dying, and we are at. So Thaindar said most this game is dying takes are really just veteran players grieving who they were when it first mattered to them. But what if the uncomfortable truth is the games didn't change nearly as much as we did? So, no, yeah, you're inspired by the recent commentary. This is a great point. I think I may have mentioned this. Oh, it's been a while since we've talked about it, but I think it was when, man, it was last year at some point, because I know our favorite anti-Bethesda guys were making rants about something. I think it might have been around the time the Oblivion remaster was coming out, if I had to think about it. But we said, one of the things I said is one of the reasons people have such strong memories about games like this and the feelings they had all those years ago is because it's kind of like the first time you ever had sex, or the first time you had an interaction with somebody, as whether it was, it didn't have to lead to, third base, but the first time any of us had that first interaction with someone where it was like, ooh, we're doing something naughty, it's that first encounter we've ever had as a human being. That encounter is marked by such strong emotions because it was the first time. And so all of us have these emotions and these feelings that are associated with that event, because it's one of those distinguishing events in our life. And a lot of people, when they play a game like this, for example, whatever game it is, they played those games when they were teenagers. And so the feelings that they had when they played those games are the feelings that we all had when we were teenagers, when we were doing things for the first time, whether it's our first blowjob, our first, first time we got laid, the first time, took a drag off a cigarette, the first time you smoked grass, the first time, it's the first time, and there's always emotions associated with that for everybody out there. Whoever you are in the world, whatever persuasion you are, those are these undeniable emotions that are related to these events in our lives. And the thing is like, many of those people are still chasing that emotional rush. And so they're constantly comparing, and this is where we get into that whole comparison is the thief of joy discussion that we had a couple of years back around Avowed. Because people are always wanting to compare this to that. And the problem with that is that you're never going to have the same emotional feelings that you had with that first life-changing event ever. You're never going to have that ever again. That was a one-time experience. It's never going to replicate. And if you're only ever chasing that particular feeling, you're setting yourself up for disappointment for the rest of your life. Because it really does come back to... Hang on, I gotta scroll up and find your comment here again. Games didn't change. You changed. It's all what it comes down to. The games haven't changed. You changed. You grew up. You have had life experiences that have changed you. Those feelings that you had when you first were 15 years old or 12 years old or 15, 16 or whatever, and you played Skyrim for the first time, or you played Fallout for the first time, but those feelings have changed because you've grown up. So it's just the natural course of progression, and people are constantly chasing that. It's an interesting, I can't remember the scientific term for it, but as an example, everybody's tongue basically grows, it deadens over time. So that as you get older, you start needing more flavorful and more spicy things to be able to taste the same way you did when you were younger. So basically your tongue is losing its taste buds over time, right? So in order to experience that same rush of flavor and rush of spice that you had 20 years ago, you have to have more, you have to have spicier foods, you have to have more spice, you have to have more heat, because your taste buds have deadened over time. And that's the same thing with like our emotional reactions to video games and the way we feel about romantic encounters with someone. Like, that first time is great, second time's great, third time's great, but by the 50th, by the 100th, by the 500th, it's like, okay, I've done this before, I know what to expect. It's still fun, I still enjoy that moment, but at the same time, it's not what it was the first time, and if you are only ever chasing that first time, you're